Welcome back, Wind Wakers, to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. I'm Scott, and you're at the TheScottSpot channel. Alright, so last time we got the light arrow and used it to permanently defeat Phantom Ganon. And now we used his sword to break through this barrier over here. Sorry, I was trying to refill my magic real quick. I think it was this one that we broke. I can't wait to show out the light arrow. There should be some good stuff. Anything in these pots? I doubt it. Oh, well, I could have just got this large magic vial. So we got some moblins up here, so I'm going to steal some skull necklaces and then shoot them with the light arrow to demo what it does. So there's the skull necklace. Light arrow. And just like that, it's dead. That's all it took. And you can see how much magic it took, too. It was just a little speck. Not too much, but, you know. Let's keep going. Looks like we got quite the staircase to ascend here. Now, is this a... I think this is just a normal dart nut. You fell into my trap. It even works on dart nuts. Completely destroys our armor, and then they're gone. Awesome, huh? I think so. Alright, I'm gonna leave those pots open because well, no I'm not. I was gonna say so I can conserve magic if I need to. But, it seems pointless because I don't want to run all the way back down here and waste time. Further up. Noticeably, the Ganondorf's music hasn't gotten much more louder. Whoa, buddy. Looks like it's giving us lots of magic, so I'm just gonna use my light arrows willy-nilly. Seem to be dropping lots of treasure spheres, though. Well, I guess it is dart nuts and moblins, which always drop treasure spheres. And the light arrows don't use as much magic as I thought it did. Which is good. Well, I was trying to do an epic camera angle, but the way it worked didn't work out for me. Wow, is this already the boss chamber? Is it just me, or did the light get, like, really... Whoa! Try to jump out of the way. The music got dead there for a second. Alright, come at me, bro. Oh, I got both their helmets off. No, I wanted the other one. Oh shit, well it costed me, didn't it? You. And you. So satisfying. Those are mighty dart nuts, by the way. And the bar raises. Question is, I'm not sure if that's the boss chamber door or not. Are we that far already? I'm not sure. It kind of looks important, doesn't it? I don't think there's a big key here. Oh, a fairy. Let me just grab that really quickly. Oh wait, I already have full fairies, so I'll just use it to recharge. Anything in here? What about over here? Okay. I guess let's head in. I think this might be the boss, guys. Yep. Yeah, step into the purple sludge, even though it's probably just regular water. This is an interesting chamber. Reminds me of Zelda 2, how Zelda's asleep. The whole game. It's not creepy at all. Do you sleep still? Wait. Do not be so hasty, boy. Ew. Don't touch her. Look at those block fingers. I can see this girl's dreams. Oceans. 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 Well, she is a pirate, so that would make sense. Oceans as far as the eye can see. They are vast seas. None can swim across them. They yield no fish to catch. Yeah, they do. I did it in Phantom Hourglass. What did the King of Hyrule say? that the gods sealed Hyrule away? And they left behind people who would one day awaken Hyrule? How ridiculous. Where's this draft coming from? So many pathetic creatures, scattered across a handful of islands, drifting on the sea like fallen leaves on a forgotten pool. What can they possibly hope to achieve? Nothing much. They just, like, sort of hang out on the islands. Don't you see? All of you. Your gods destroyed you! Wow, that's creepy. You can't even see his pupils there. I have been waiting for you, boy. For one like you. Yes, for the hero. That's a creepy smile. Do not betray my expectations. What the... So this is the Ganon. This is actually Puppet Ganon. So, real quick, let's take a pictograph. Oh wow, yeah, let's save it. And not to be anticlimactic, but we're actually going to save there. The reason being is I think once you go through that door, that's the point of no return, unless you save and quit, because it won't start you back in that room. Like I said, really sorry to be anticlimactic like that, but no other choice. But that was the last pictograph we needed to complete the Nintendo gallery, so now we are going to actually head all the way back to the Great Sea. However, I think that we can do that by going through this dark portal over here that we unlocked before. That's the wrong room. Should be over here. I'm not sure. You might be able to leave the Puppet Ganon chamber once you defeat him. But, I think the door is blocked. We'll check once I do defeat him. I'm not sure if it'll be this... It probably won't be this episode, but we'll see. So let's head back up. And we took the portal up. And we're now in the freshly abandoned Forsaken Fortress. We came here once before to search for a floor master to get an early pictograph of it, but couldn't find one. Kind of wish we hadn't now, because it would be kind of cool to, it would be kind of cool to explore the fortress. Now, I thought that you couldn't take the dark portal back down, that you had to go all the way back through Hyrule Castle and Ganon's Tower to get back to this dark portal, but I guess I was wrong. I appreciate that. So back up we go. Alright, so with a full... Well, actually, our Picto Box isn't full. Let's, I'll warp to the Nintendo gallery. First of all, let me show you what pictographs I have. Puppet Ganon, the Wizrobe Master, Molgera, Knuckle, Mighty Darknuts, Goma, and that's it. So we got 6 pictographs to hand in. So I'm going to go ahead and warp to the Nintendo gallery and hand them all in. So yeah, I'll cut to when I'm talking to Karlov to talk about the last figurine being made. Okay, here we are at the Nintendo gallery, and as you can see, I've turned in all my pictographs, and they've been made. And as you can see, Karlov is actually gone. Who knows where? Maybe Manny knows something.
Oh, Mr. Cool Nintendo Guy Manager. Where in the world could you have gone? And sure hope I get to meet you again someday. Someday soon.
Well, to be honest, I actually already talked to him. I thought he would say something else. He's talking about Karlov there. The first time you talked to Manny, he said something along the lines of Karlov felt like he had made all the figurines he could possibly make, and that he had made like his world's finest achievement, and that he was leaving the Nintendo gallery to us to search for more subjects or something like that. But yeah, so let's go take a look at... So we're the owner of the Nintendo gallery. But what Manny doesn't know is he said that he hopes to see me here all the time since I'm in charge of it now. What Manny doesn't know is I'm never coming back. So most of the new figures are in the Forsaken Fortress room, so let's just head on in there. Let's see. We got, I think the Mighty Darknut is new. He's over here. Hello. Mighty Darknut. Habitat, Hyrule Castle. Spoil, Knight's Crest. We already knew that. Look at that snake. Oh, wait, that's not a snake. That's a centipede. These are Darknut captains. Some wear capes that must be burned or cut off before their armor straps can be cut. But it's like, I've never noticed like a cape come off without the back straps coming off. Like, I don't get the point of the Mighty Darknuts. This one's new too. It is the Wizrobe, the mini-boss from the Wind Temple. Habitat, Wind Temple. Magic, summons. These high-level mages use the magic of summoning to aid them in battle. They are the only Wizrobes that can summon other Wizrobes, which makes them formidable. Yeah, they're not really that hard, it's just hard to get a pictograph of them. Let's see, who else? Goma is new, since we finally got a pictograph of her. What's interesting is you can never tell that she's actually white just from fighting her because of the red glow of the lava, but I think she's pretty cool looking without that. Habitat, Dragon Roost Island. Effective weapon, grappling hook. This gigantic shelled insect inhabits areas of lava and magma. The only way to penetrate its hard bio-armor would be to drop an entire sheet of bedrock on it, which we already knew. That reminds me though that I fought the new Twin Molds boss fight in Majora's Mask 3D last night. It's awesome now. It's one of the better boss fights in the series, in my opinion. And then we have Puppet Ganon over here. It's a shame that they don't have pictographs for the other two forms of Puppet Ganon, but whatever. Puppet Ganon. Habitat, Ganon's Castle. Effective weapon, light arrows, which we know. This is a gigantic marionette created by Ganon himself. It's transformed into 3 different shapes, but all are vulnerable to rays of light. Rather than shooting randomly at it, try to deduce when it can be easily targeted, and then take advantage of your chance. Anyway, the other 2 new figures are going to be in the Great Sea Room, I believe. First of all, we have Knuckle over here, which, as I remember said before, you didn't used to need Knuckle to complete the Nintendo Gallery, and in fact, if you completed the Nintendo Gallery without getting the Knuckle figurine, because you needed the Game Boy Advance and a Game Link cable in order to make him appear in-game, it didn't count against you. Knuckle, birthplace unknown, occupation, carver. Knuckle is another of Tingle's younger brothers. He happens to be Ankle's twin. He finished carving Tingle Tower when he was 10 years old. The head is his studio. Why did he paint it green then? Maybe Tingle repainted it. And why did he name it Tingle Tower? Supposedly, it used to bother him that this collection was considered complete, even without his figurine. Well, that's all changed for the HD remaster. So that's all the pictographs we turned in, and once you have completed the Nintendo Gallery, Karlov does one final figurine. You may have guessed it, Link and the King of Red Lions. I wonder why a selfie wouldn't have counted though. Link and the King of Red Lions. Birthplace, Outset Island. Favored hand, left, but only in this game. Skyward Sword and maybe Twilight Princess beg to differ. The hero of wind, Link, uses the Wind Waker to control the wind and sail the seas on his mysterious boat, which is actually the King of Hyrule. Spoiler! No, I'm just kidding. There's no way you could get this figurine without already knowing that. Surprisingly, he seems to have an unnatural interest in figurines, and has at last completed his collection. He is now the master of the Nintendo Gallery. And now that I'm the master in the Nintendo Gallery, let's leave and never come back. Alright, so now that we've completed it, I think that that's actually going to be the end of this episode, Wind Wakers. So in the next episode, we'll do some loose end type stuff, which will be mostly grinding to have like a complete file, like full rupees, 3 Shop Guru statues, all fairies, and 99 of every spoil. So, most of the next episode will be me showing you the fastest way to grind all that up. First up will be Boko Babas, which are really nearby. So, I will see you for more of that next time. We'll do that, and then we'll have just 2 episodes left. Wind Makers, thanks again.